Now there is one more feature I would like to mention. When you press this button, you have a JBL speaker that comes out. Good day everybody, bringing it to you, 2025 Toyota 4Runner Trail Hunter. Some of you might be excited about this vehicle, some of you are not, because you are thinking, it has a 4-cylinder hybrid engine, it's not enough power, it's not the typical 4.0 V6 or a V8, but let me tell you that it's still as nice as an older one, or if not more. But let me just get started into this. You get this typical Toyota standard key, which seems a little bit heavier than usual. There's a 4Runner sign right here with the trail built right behind it, but that's not the most exciting thing. You have these nice LED lights at the front end with the two projector lamps at the front. Obviously the daytime running lights with the yellow flare inside. Looks really nice, looks really sharp. At the nighttime you won't have any hard time seeing anything through the trail or in the forest. You have a Trail Hunter badge right inside here, and at the front end you have the signature Toyota badging. Behind it you have aero shutters that open and close based on the temperature of the engine. You have inbuilt rigid light bars, one in the middle, two right here, sensors at the front. Now I'm going to get inside a few more things. You have a recovery hooks and a very tough metal skid plate as well, which looks pretty cool. Now coming to the side, you have this blacked out fender flares that gives you guys a little bit of an aggressive and a massive look when you drive this Hulk Hogan on the road. You have these 33 inches tires. You have the bronze wheels, as you can see right here, 18 inches. Now, one special thing I'll tell you that why it's a little bit better than your typical Toyota from the factory or the old version 4Runner. You have this Trail Hunter upper control arm, which is forged aluminum, which is a lot better than anything that I've seen in the market, which is pretty cool. On the side, you have your mud flaps. You have a Trail Hunter badging, your rock slider on the side to protect your rocker panels, and you have a blacked out molding for your side mirrors. Now, what are your thoughts on having the full vehicle with such a good quality and a blacked out molding on the side? Let me know what your thoughts are, right? And obviously your blacked out, cheaper material. What I feel typically is cheaper material grab handles too. On top, you do have a rack, which is pretty cool if you want to put something on the vehicle, give you that accessibility here too. Now, coming to the back of the vehicle, you have the nice looking tail lamp design that looks pretty cool, very futuristic, and a boxy design at the back, as you can see. You do have rear end sensors, you have a towing package, you can tow up to 6,000 pounds, you have a recovery hook at the back, and you have a single tailpipe as well. Now, with the Trail Hunter sign, the badge is pretty cool looking, as you can see. And if you want to recognize if this vehicle is hybrid or not, it is an iForce Max. That is one sign, and you have this hybrid sign as well. Now, you have two backup cameras here. One is a backup camera, one is a rear view camera, which I'm going to get into. You can press these buttons to drop your window as well, or if you want to go to the back of the vehicle, you can just press this button and it's going to open up. Before I get into the vehicle, I'm going to show the engine and all this stuff. I'm going to get into the trunk. You have plenty of space at the back. These are just the mats and a few other things that you may need with the vehicle. Now, if you look to the right side, you do have a ball hitch that you get from the factory. You have a pin that goes inside as well. Looks pretty cool. Now, here is the best part that I love about this vehicle. You have a 12-volt port right here. You have a USB-C port as well, and you have this extra port with the inbuilt compressor in. So you get this compressor kit from Toyota, and if you open this up, you have a full-on red wire that you get with it. Now, what you do is you basically connect it right here, and if you want to use this portion, you can basically fill your tires. And there is a full setting inside where you can see, if you accept this thing, it's going to show you what PSI or the kilopascals you can set your tire pressure to, which looks pretty cool actually. In my idea, if I want to take this vehicle for an off-roading and stuff, I would really want something like this in my vehicle, and plenty of space as well. And if you want to cover things up or throw a body inside, you want to cover that body so nobody else see it, you can also do this and put the whole thing down with the tailgate. All right, here it is. Under the hood, you get this 2.4 liter turbocharged engine, which is connected to a hybrid motor. Combined, it puts about 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque through 8-speed transmission. And when this vehicle is not connected to the hybrid motor, it puts about 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. There are so many numbers that I'm trying to remember for you guys. I hope you guys give me a break on. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you have seen this far, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. There are more and more vehicles that are on the way. And if there's a car that you want me to review, please let me know. I'll go out of my way, find that car and review it especially for you. Thank you so much. Before I get into the front row seating, here I am at the back row. You have this nice leather right here, which is very plush with the orange stitchings, green leather. Grab handle here, small space, and a space to put your Tim Hortons coffee or Starbucks or anything like that. You do have JBL speakers here too and power windows. Now, if you want to recline these seats a little bit or you want to move up a little bit, you can also do that. You can recline them so far back for the max comfort. Seats looks really cool. Unfortunately, these seats are not heated. You do have nice perforation, and if you're a family with kids, you can lift this portion up and you have the nice square angles right here where you can put your car seat as well. Now I'm gonna get inside the vehicle. Let's move this junk around a little bit. Oopsies. You do have plenty of space at the back, I must say. Now, my front seats are reclined in a way the way I like to sit, all the way back, all the way down, but still there is plenty of space. I don't see any problem. I do have a grab handle here. I do have 120 ports right here and USB-C ports in case I want to charge my phone. Since it's a 4x4 vehicle, you do have a bump in the middle. So somebody sitting in the middle, they may have a little bit of a tough time sitting inside. Talking about the headroom, there's plenty of headroom when I'm reclined all the way back. Even if I'll move my recline a little bit forward, I'll still be fine actually, which is pretty neat. I do have a cup holder setting in the middle, which is pretty cool. Little light right here too. One thing I'm still kind of questioning, what kind of material Toyota is giving to customers for the roof, because this feels like a pretty cheap material, but you know what, it's what it is. Everything else in Toyota is pretty cool, so we can definitely ignore this portion. I'm going to mention one more thing. It does have an active snorkel right around the side, which is connected to the air filter inside. So if you're going through any kind of deep waters or there's a lot of dust outside, the whole snorkel is going to actually help you get the clean air, and obviously in the deep water situation, help your engine breathe better, which is a pretty thoughtful thing that Toyota did. And I really want to give a big shout out to Sherwood Park Toyota, located just in the east of Edmonton. They have the biggest and the best inventory in whole Alberta, and they're the biggest dealer for Toyota as well. And if you have any questions, you want to reach out to the right person, let me know. I can connect you directly to the management team as well. Now let's get inside the vehicle. At the front portion, you do have the nice blind spot detection here, power seats with the lumbar support here too, plenty of space here with the Trail Hunter badging right here, and obviously a lot of cup holder space for your bottles or for your drinks and fizzies. Right now you jump into the vehicle. Let's just adjust my seat, my lumbar accordingly. You do have buttons all around, typical Toyota, for your gas tank, for your lights, your auxiliary switches for your lights, all that stuff, and the light and fog lights too. Now, a leather wrap steering wheel, which does have adaptive cruise control, and it's heated already, and this is how the digital dash looks like. I have a feeling that Toyota could have done a better job with this, but it's what it is. Now, a huge touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is all wireless. They're using the same concept as they have been using with the Sequoia, the Tundra truck, and all that. Now, there is one more feature I would like to mention. When you press this button, you have a JBL speaker that comes out, and you can play your music on the go. And if you want to go for a party in the middle of a trail, or when you're hiking and where you're parked, you can get this out, connect with your Bluetooth. It's Bluetooth connected already, and you can play. It has a nice bass and everything, which is pretty cool too, and you can just press it like that. There is a rear camera mirror right here, which you can adjust the angle, your brightness, all that kind of stuff, and which is pretty nice actually. And you have all other garage door openers are here as well. And Toyota is known for the big square body and designs, which this is, and you have the nice dials here for volume. You have heated cooling seats, wireless charging here too, and you have a fast USB-C portions with the 45 watts for your phones, DC plug here too. There is a grab handle here for the passengers, more space here, and you have another small space here in case you want to hang your strings. Now, it's pretty plain and simple. You have cup holders here. You have your more storage right here. Shifting your transmission when you go in reverse, of course you have a 360 camera, multiple different angles. You can shift it all the way like this if you like, and you can shift your angles and see everything around the vehicle, which is pretty cool. Now, you have a tow mode right here, 360 camera. You can turn it on demand if you like. You have a locking differential for rear diff, and you have a stabilizer bar as well, which is pretty cool. If you want to change your drive modes from two-wheel drive to four-wheel high or four-wheel low, you can do it like this. Tow haul mode is here, which I mentioned, and you have a crawl mode as well, which you can turn it on, which is basically your hill descent mode, you can also call it too. Or you can turn on this MTS mode as well, which is basically for mountains, right? This is how everything looks like. A Toyota reminder, because this is what the vehicle stands for and the brand stands for, which is all about reliability. Now, that's it with my review here. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let's go for a quick drive around the dealership parking lot and see how it handles, what's the power. But let's just go for a quick spin in this vehicle and show you guys how it handles. I can tell you one thing just by stepping on the pedal. It does have some get up and go. It's not as slow as what people are describing when they talk about a four-cylinder engine, especially with the hybrid power. I'm going to do a quick drive across the parking lot so I can show it to you guys. This is how it looks like. Look at here. And if I'll just press on the gas real quick, I'll just show you guys. Look at this. It sounds nice too, especially with all the torque that you get to the rear wheels when you're in the two-wheel drive. 465, it's amazing actually. The comfort is cool, especially with the suspension that you get, which is the old man EMU. It gives you a nice ride, especially when you take a quick turn, you know, the way your vehicle handled. Not a lot of body roll. That's one more thing I'll say. Seat comfort is great. How you're gonna feel when you're sitting inside the vehicle. Another thing that you really need to consider is how the vehicle feels, the top portion of the seat, how your neck feels. It feels amazing actually. I'll have to give 10 out of 10 for Toyota actually. It feels really cool actually. Now I want you guys to hear the snorkel as well. Let's just see how it is. Now, do you guys know what exactly I was getting into? The vehicle is amazing, especially the snorkel. It's something. Now, whether or not you would see yourself spending about 90 grand on this vehicle in Canada, I don't know. I'll let you guys share your thoughts. Please drop a comment below. And as I said, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.